really do think she a princess. All right, say hi to your YouTube audience. The KRDP.
Am I live right now? Oh snap! I'm live. Yaggah. I am back in the building. 2023. Yes, indeed, we are live. Let me make sure that I put down my music low. So, wow, I'm back. I'm back in the building. You know what I'm saying? 90.7. Yes, indeed. East Valley. Yes, indeed. I'm just trying to get set up and everything like this. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back again. I know I've been missing in action for a minute. So, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. But let me see if I can get on certain websites. I think, hold on one second, I should be live here, but I don't know if anybody's going to watch me over here, but let me make sure that I'm live. Am I live right now? Am I live right now? Yo, hold on. Man, this is crazy. It's my first time back, and I'm very excited to be back. Please do not call my phone. Please don't call my phone, wherever that is. Like, whoever text me, just don't call my phone. Don't call my phone at all. No, that's not gonna happen. But yes, indeed, we're going live right now. We're going live. Man, I'm going to talk about some stuff that maybe some folks don't want to talk about. So let me make sure that I have this live and direct. Ooh. Make sure that people can see me. All right. This is Instagram. My Instagram family, what it do? Yes, indeed, we are back. Shout out to everybody out there on showing enough love. You know what I'm saying? Just all the good appreciation and humbleness. Most definitely. Very. Am I live right now? Oh, I'm live. Shoot, I'm live over here. I'm live and stuff. This is my first time back, so you guys have to excuse me. My apologies if I'm, if I feel like I'm fresh from the oven in here, but most definitely, you know what I'm saying. Let me make sure that we have some lightning going on. Okay, all right. So this is let me make sure that you guys can see us. Okay, let me see. I'm not even live yet, but yeah, we are live right now, man. I just want to make sure that we are live right now. I know some people were wondering where I was, but I've been around, so stay hustling, stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the hustlers out there who are doing big things. Most definitely. Oh, it's time for me to start the show. Oh my God, I'm so nervous right now. Should I be nervous? All right, let's start. 2023. Let's get on right now, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you very much. 2023. Oh, thank you for welcoming me back again. Yaggah, Mr. Klean B. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Yes, indeed. You already know we are back in the building again. KRDP 90.7 FM to the East Valley. Most definitely, you already know what time it is, man. Yes, indeed. I know some of y'all started up your 2023 early. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might trying to do your taxes, but you already know what time it is today. Is the day. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that we're gonna have some fun today. And also, I got some things I would like to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying about this gun crisis going on right now. A lot of things that's going on, and also we are gonna play some music and talk about relationship at the end. But you already know how we do it because Mr. Klean B is back from the oven. Yes, indeed. Fresh indeed. You already know. I gotta stay fresh for all of y'all. I gotta stay fresh for all of y'all, okay? You know what I'm saying? I know my voice may sound raspy, but I'm staying fresh for all of y'all. This is the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Yaggah! Yeah! Oh, wow. That's, okay, that's quite of, hold on, 1 second, hold on. I'm gonna go live right now on my Facebook. Since I'm back again. Okay, hold on. And I know some of y'all might wonder, man, what's going on? What is going on? But yeah, we are back again. We are back in the building. Okay, Facebook. All right, Facebook. Someone just told me that I look like well, let me make sure that I'm live right here too. Oh, okay, let me make sure that this live. Okay, yes. All right, we are live. We are live right now. We are live. So Facebook, Instagram, me, you, everybody. 2023. Brand new area, right? It's brand new. It's brand new right now. It's very fresh. For those out there who probably have not seen this brand new studio, yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? This is brand new right now. I'm so excited. I am so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be back right now. Y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? This is humbleness right there. You know what I'm saying? This is a humbleness feeling right now that I'm going through right there. So, you know what I'm saying? 2022 was quite of a, of a headache for most of us out there, but we made it. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we're doing it. Thank God, God is good all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to Montano, yes indeed. What up? I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I know this is my first time back again. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of news has been going on left and right. But I know some of y'all are wondering about the African GDP. And also next week, when I have my guest next week, I believe I post up a question about who got the best jollof rice in Africa? Who got the best jollof rice? I mean, I don't know. I mean, whoever got the best jollof rice, you know what I'm saying? You guys let me know, because right now, I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Is it Liberia? Is it Senegal? Is it Nigeria? You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of things going on right now. People are talking about, no, we got the best jollof rice left and right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not so sure who got the best one, but we are going to make a vote. So you already know that next week, I will bring you on my vote next week. But I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be back again. Most definitely, this is my first time back since 2022. Last time we saw each other was in 2022. But now, we're starting the new year. Take a break. The football, Super Bowl was going on and everything like that. So, just to make sure that my volume is up. Okay, make sure my volume is up too over here. So make sure that everything is up. Okay, all right. I hope you guys can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me. But I'm back. So, this is it's a humble feeling to be back again. 2023 just started for most of us out there. So, my advice to everybody out there is just to stay sucker free. Just stay sucker free. Stay sucker free. Yes, indeed. I'm not going to elaborate on everything like this. And I know I may get some little criticism or some backlash later on about what I'm going to talk about today, because pretty much, there has been a lot of things going on as far as gun crisis, gun violence. I'm not even going to say gun violence at all. You know what I'm saying? I believe that, folks out there who believe in the Second Amendment they need to have some type of analysis, when it comes to, not just gun control, but, some type of gun restriction, but, it's not open for me to say it. We got folks out there who pretty much, say a lot of things about, their Second Amendment, but for the, just so you guys know that there has been over 110 mass shootings. There has been a lot of mass shootings going on, over 110. And we are losing our kids. We're talking about we care about lives, but when will that actually start to progress about caring about life? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we care about life and so forth, you know what I'm saying? What do we do to care about that life? You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely, I just want to be on right now so I can switch up real quick. So, we got another music to play. But we're all gonna play some music. We're gonna play some music. You already know. Never delete it. Never delete it. And make sure I go to my other page right here, so we know what time it is. But we are back. We are back. I know some of y'all are wondering what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? But I've been good. I've been really taking a break. Taking some family breaks and make sure that I am, I'm back fresh. You know what I'm saying? Full of energy. Full of love, most definitely. I still believe in the sanctity of love, man. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some of y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Or probably saying, you know what I'm saying? This man doesn't believe in love and stuff. But I believe in the sanctity of love, okay? And I believe that today I'm going to share some, little, advice, some things that I found about, what to make, how to be happy into your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's 2023. I hear a lot of commotions. A lot of miseducation, if I can say that. But most definitely, folks are either confused and I would like to advise all my brothers out there, all the fellas out there, just to, you know what I'm saying, if you're in a relationship, man, just pay attention to your relationship. Pay attention vividly to, the women that you are close to, vice versa, because right now, we are living in an era where it seems that socialization is missing somehow. I'm not so sure what to say, but it seems like socialization seems to be missing. And folks are, I believe in dating app and stuff like that, but you gotta know somebody, man. You gotta be able to know somebody. You gotta be able to learn, appreciate, know the do's and don'ts. Those things actually, is a clear path for you to actually have a knowledge about someone, and you have an idea of who to be with. Those are the things that it's missing right now. I believe it's missing. But the things that I've been finding, online is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And sorry, I'm texting right now. I got a text and all that, so I'm multitasking and everything like this. But anyway, you guys already know how it is, man. So I'm going to make sure that. What do you want? Okay. Okay, I can use that. I can use that. I can use that part right there. So most definitely. So, but we back again. We are back. So my news is going to be very, very short. I'm just gonna focus on, make sure I pay my bills. All right, because you know what I'm saying. You don't pay no damn bill up in here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I get my bills over here, guys. So, but yeah, most definitely, you know, it's the things that people talk about. Folks talk about kids. They talk about caring about lives and all that stuff, which is great. Which is really great, especially, you know, if you do care. You know what I'm saying, about life, about certain things that you know that you value in life, then you know I believe that should go across the board. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm about to say. It's pretty much half facts, half opinions. You know, I know some gun owners might try to get after me or might think that I'm a guy that's against you know gun rights and all that. Oh, my thing just fell off. What the hell? But no, this is not what it's about, man. This is not what this is about. It's not about that. It's not about. It's not about you know, taking your guns away. Like, I just hope that folks, you know, lose that narrative of thinking that America, the United States of America, would take your gun away. Like, I just hope that people stop thinking that's gonna happen. Because already, I mean, trust me, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. You know, I kind of feel for those Republicans out there who, you know, who got their sold out by number 45. But anyway, that's not my business to say anything. But you know, I just feel that you know, as human, we have to be able to value life. We have to be able to value, you know, what we stand for. We have to be able to, you know, appreciate. And when we appreciate, we have to have some type of responsibility. You know, I have friends who are gun owners. I know my prior show to this, I had a different mentality. I had a different, you know, set of mind when it came to gun restriction or gun control. But you know, what really bothers me is the fact that, you know, you hear these politicians who don't really care about life. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you know, when is the thoughts and prayers going to be over and people can start making progress? You know, and for those out there who are gun owners, you can call me 602-633-2662. We're live right now. 602-633-2662. You can call me if you have an opinion, if you have anything that you would like to share. But you know, when you hear that a 9-year-old, you know, is getting shot up with an AK-47 or some type of military artillery, and the only thing that we can do is pretty much just, you know, talking about beefing up, you know, teachers, getting more guns into students. I thought, you know, everything was free zone and everything. I thought about that, but also we are going to talk about the African GDP of 2023. I know some of y'all were waiting for that, you know what I'm saying, you know, a couple of months ago, but I do got it right now. So yes, we got everything going on, so that's our show. Oh yeah. Oh yes, indeed. Man, we just played some Burna Boy, Last Emmanuel the Togolese, Reggae Time. We got some big shout out to Lord Tonio, yes indeed, Wild featuring Amber Lulu. And we got some my single Root all the way from Cote d'Ivoire, Africa Queen. So big shout out to all my African queens out there, man, from Africa all the way to America, yes indeed. I gotta give you all a shout out, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you a shout out because that's just what I do. That's just what that's how I do, you know what I'm saying? Yaggah. Now, I know I've been missing in action for a few months, you know, since last time you guys heard my voice was somewhere around December, and you know, we had some festivity going on, you know, the Super Bowl to a lot of local festivity that are happening, you know, right now at this point. So big shout out to Phoenix, Arizona for actually prospering and progressing into that movement of bringing up the city and bringing some type of infrastructure into the city most definitely. And I know a lot of news, like in elaborate on that. Some of y'all probably know about this. Of course, number 45 has been indicted for 32 counts of fraudulence. Part of his election thing going on. Big shout out to the Tennessee Three. Yes, indeed. Big shout out to the Tennessee Three, most definitely, for fighting for democracy in America. For fighting for democracy in America. Because I'm telling you, democracy is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's like a marriage. It's like a husband and a wife. You can agree to disagree as long as you come home and make the bacon and sleep together and make love, good love, and then wake up, and make sure that you work together as a team. That's democracy right there. So big shout out to Tennessee 3 for bringing up the issue that I would like to share with everybody today, because I know every time I talk about gun crisis, gun reform, not gun violence, because I know every time I talk about, every time you mention about some type of gun issue, folks will always focus on the gun violence and this and that. And we already know our facts. We know that most of the mass shooting that has been happening for the past 4 months, not even 6 months yet to 2023. But for the past, from January to right now, there has been over 110 mass shooting. 110 mass shooting. I mean, for those out there who don't care about life, but pretend to talk about life, pretend to protect life, this is an issue that I have it bothers me. I mean, I was thinking about that, on my break. I was thinking about that, when I was, my dome. I was thinking about that when I was, functioning in my other activities out there. Thinking about what can we do to bring some type of common sense when it comes to gun. Now, I want to tell you this. I'm not going to be here speculating about, gun rights, because I'm already understanding that this is the United States of America, and it is going to be very, very challenging to even convince someone to give their guns away. And now, that right there, I can pretty much just, express that. I can actually, understand that part, because it's happening. I mean, men and women. It doesn't matter. Democrats, Republican, it doesn't really matter. I mean, when folks are actually believe into their Second Amendment, there's no going back. There's no turning that clock around. Now, there has been a mass shooting everywhere, Louisville, all those red states that, preach about saving life, preserving life. We're not going to even mention about those states, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But the simple fact that we have politicians who goes into a position of power, who pretty much, all they say is whenever there's a mass shooting, it's our thoughts in prayer, our thoughts in prayer, our thoughts in prayer, and then turn around talking about, this is the right for every citizen in here who believes in protecting their family. Now, last time I checked, we have the police department, we have the top flight security of the world who are watching us. You know what I'm saying? We got folks out there who are, pretty much caring for the community, who are protecting the community. But those are folks who own weapons, and they are very, very responsible with their weapon, with their guns, with their machete, whatever it is, but they are very responsible with it. Now, also, we have another set of people that pretty much, and I'm not going to just tell everybody that you cannot have a gun, you cannot have this, because last time I told that to a few of my peers, they looked at me crazy like, no, you cannot say this because this is my rights. This is my freedom. I have the right to own this weapon because this is America. La-di-da-di-da. You know what I'm saying? I have to carry my freedom to Walmart. I have to carry my freedom to some store. I have to go anywhere with a weapon. I mean, last time when I was talking about guns, my question was, why will folks carry the gun to a store? I mean, there are children who have been exposed to that. There are folks who don't even need to see a weapon who have been exposed to that. Now, I understand that if you have a weapon in your house, and someone walks into your house, unwelcome, unattended, trying to hurt you, harm you, the last person I ask is, they will want that person to leave. And they will act upon the last result, which is use their artillery to eliminate the situation. Now, those are gun owners who have their guns at home, who don't have to flash their weapons anywhere, who have to go through the process of actually owning a weapon because they know their responsibility, and they know that once you own a weapon, you are responsible of not just yourself, but other lives around you. Now, you can tell me that someone, a felon, who pretty much stole a bubble gum, not hurting a human being or not having some type of mental challenges, or not even someone who's angry. Someone who has anger management cannot have a weapon. Someone with mental instability cannot have a weapon. Children cannot even have guns. That's already, we all know already what's up, but somehow we are talking about the bad guys. We are talking about, how, what I'm saying, the bad guys will come up and start taking lives away. It is what it is. You have politicians out there who are pretty much are talking about that life is life. If their father goes to war, there will be the bad guys, there will be the good guys. But at the end of the day, they need a good guy with a gun. Now, I didn't realize that if you have a good guy with a gun, that good guy with a gun would be like Professor X from X-Men, telling everybody, okay, there's a person with a gun right now that's coming. Let's be prepared right now to get this person out of the premises right now. Like Professor X, like telling the future before it even happens. But we don't have that. I mean, we do have folks who are proposing plans that does not make sense at all. Why do we need to harm teachers in the classroom while there's a bunch of kids, and some of those kids may not even be in the mental state to even be in the classroom? Why do we have to have some type of military involvement into a school environment if we talk about gun-free zone? How come we cannot vet people up? And when I say vet, I'm not talking about your criminal history. No, I'm talking about your mental state. Your mental state. Like, I mean, trust me, like, I have friends from all walks of life who, they will agree or disagree with me when it comes to gun rights. That's why I just came today to pretty much express those, because I feel that we need a resolution. We don't need we need a resolution to save lives, man. We have a 9-year-old, 10-year-old. We have kids who are dying, but, we are banning books. We're banning books to educate children. We are thinking that children are going to be in them classrooms while we're not protecting those kids. We're not protecting those children to even focus on the classroom, not even having some type of PTSD to walk into a classroom. Worrying about, oh, am I going to be shot today? Is this how my school year is going to look like? All it is just to have some type of reformation. Not taking people's guns away. No, that's not going to happen. Like, I'm telling you right now, for those out there who thinks that the United States of America will take your guns away, you are wrong, and that is a wrong assumption for that. That's not going to happen. That will never happen. If that happens, our cars are going to fly to the sky. Trust me. I think we're going to be having, I think we're going to live in that Demolition Man era when that happens. But this is 2023. And people are still believing in the Second Amendment. Now, do I, say, okay, you know what, your Second Amendment needs to stay home? They're gonna tell me no. My Second Amendment, needs to be, everywhere I go. But then this is where the issue is, because if you have a gun, what does it make you? I mean, if you have some type of weapon on the street, unless you're a police, because I even asked two officers, I asked them this question: are you comfortable seeing people walking with weapon in the store or on the streets? Both of them told me no, and they're officers. They're officers. Shout out to an alt dude with glasses. She said Republicans are for guns right, but when Democrats carry, they'll call them terrorists and hypocrites. They want the rules to only apply to them. Hey man, Yaggah. Yeah, I'm just saying. Big shout out to you indeed. Because it's like the politicians are very hypocrites, yes, when it comes to that. That's the biggest thing, because, excuse me, when I was listening to that Tennessee or whichever congressman who was talking about thoughts and prayers, the bad guys are going to, have their hands on guns, then how come we cannot have some type of vetting? How come we cannot have some type of vetting so people who cannot have a gun, not just have a gun, we can even test people. Like, okay, we're going to test your mental statement. Put people into some type of neurologist exam to see their mental statement, to find out if they get angry a lot. Because I'm pretty sure I don't want someone who's angry every day to have a weapon around me. I'm pretty sure of that. Someone who's very emotional, distressed, cannot have a weapon. But I'm sorry, that's their right to own a gun. And it's like she said, it's just, if you're one way, you have your right to carry a gun. But if you're the other side, oh no, you're a terrorist, or you're this, or you're that. But when are we going to have some type of common sense to start vetting folks like myself or anybody out here, not just to take your gun away, but just to be able to have that privilege to obtain a gun? Because to me, a gun is a privilege. A gun is not just a right. I know some states will allow, a gun, to fly everywhere. Other states will resell them guns. I mean, the United States of America is one country over billions of weapons, more than its own citizens. But when you talk about protecting children, when you talk about let's do some type of reformation so folks out there will not be able to hold on to their weapon or have some type of weapon, so whenever they get upset, whenever they get some type of mental distress, they're going to walk into a church, to a mall, to a building, and then massacre everybody. And where's the bad guy? How can the bad guy tell that someone's going to come with an AK-47, walk in, or with some type of gun, walk in and start spraying everybody? Like, what do you think about our own children when we pass these type of laws? We want to oppress women. We want to just, create life to about, if life is not, is not out there, nothing matters. Stuff. I mean, I understand. But are we still going to be living in those type of circumstances? Are we going to tell our children that it is okay for you to walk in the normality of the environment, see someone with a weapon, walk into you, and start killing people up left and right? Like, it's okay for life to be taken brutally. It is not okay. It is not fair. I'm pretty sure that some of those politicians who will talk about stuff like this, it doesn't happen to them in their household. It doesn't happen to them because they are protected. They have securities, our top flight securities will protect them. But what about the normal folks? What about the folks out there who are worried about their children? And my thing is about the kids. It's about what are we teaching our kids? What do we teach our kids, about self-regulation? About some type of privilege. For you to have access to this, you have to go through that process. But it seems like we are losing our social common sense because we feel that every day we wake up, we are in danger. The danger is not banning books. The danger is not allowing, everybody to have a gun every place that we go to. The danger is for folks out there who don't care about life. Who don't care about life at all. Because the only thing they focus on is either their pocketbook or their constituent that they are so attached to. But the regular folks, the regular people out there who are striving every single day, who are asking for answers, that's what that C3 just happened. Because we got folks out here who thinks that America is not a democracy nation. Yes, it is a democracy. Yes, there's a constitution that has been written, but at the end of the day, it's democratic. Democracy is still live in America. The constitutional republic, I don't know where did that come from. Because democracy should be able to involve everybody around, be able to have solutions. And all we need is solutions to save our own children, man. Save lives. Be able to have some type of program so we can be able to help those out there who cannot have a weapon, be able to help them to obtain or even not. But we need to help each other. We need to have some type of reformation, some type of laws that's going to have common sense when it comes to gun crisis out here, man. It's getting too much. Over 110 mass shooting in 2023. That is too much. Just think about it. Think about it. When you look at your loved ones, just think about that for a minute. Just think about that. Is it okay for a kid to have access to your gun? Is it okay for anybody that does not have the right mindset to have access to your weapon? Just think about that. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, y'all. Yaggah, Yaggah. You never visit me. You never visit me. You never visit me. Hey. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, man. I appreciate everybody out there, man, for coming today, for watching me. Shout out to Art Dude with Glasses. Yes, indeed. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for the comment, because that is facts. That is so factual. Because actually, that's what's happening right now. It's like those politicians are creating some type of divisive, politicking tribe, that I don't really understand. Last time I checked, Republicans and Democrats think the same way. You know what I'm saying? But now it seems like now folks are more extreme, others are more progressive. What it is we need some type of reform. We need some type of common sense so we can save life. That's what that is. If we cannot have that, what am I supposed to, how am I supposed to walk around and think that my life is somehow safe? Yeah, like I said, I asked two officers. I asked them, like, so just a simple question. Do you feel comfortable seeing people, carrying guns, at the store? They both told me no. They said no. I mean, that right there, that's already okay. That's already like a question. Okay, so if these officers who are serving and protecting us are actually having a concern about people, citizens carrying their own, guns on the streets, and I'm not saying that if you're at home you cannot have your weapon. If you're someone you cannot have that. I mean, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, I'm saying, the fact that just to have a common sense of just using your weapon, because even that man that went to the bank, that went and started shooting everybody at the bank because he knew he was gonna get fired. Because he knew he was gonna get fired. And things like this is like, okay, so that's an anger issue right there. That is an anger issue. Like I said, you cannot, someone who's upset, someone who's angry, somebody who has some type of mental distress. With all due respect, it is not safe for you to have some type of artillery around you. Not just for your safety, but just for the environment around. And we need some type of resolution. We need some type of program to help those out there in distress, those out there who have some type of mental challenges. So then we can be able to uplift them. We can be able to inspire them. We can be able to like help them, guide them to the right mental stability, so they can also be responsible for their actions. They can be responsible for even carrying. And all I'm saying is, life is about resolution, man. Life is about resolution. And if you got that resolution in your hand, you know what I'm saying? If you have that resolution where you know that, you know what I'm saying? Look, I know I'm feeling some type of way, but I know I cannot carry this above and beyond. I cannot have this on the street. I know that if I have this, I may intimidate some people out there. I may scare some people out there. And, like I said, I got friends who, it's quite amazing how when they tell me that, they can never, no one can never take their gun. And those are like folks who pretty much, they don't even have no gun license. I mean, half of them got a gun license. Others don't have gun license. Because you know why? Because America, certain states, you don't have to have a license to carry a weapon. You can walk into a pawn shop. You can walk into to any gun shows. You know what I'm saying? Just have your driver's license or passports. Buy a weapon. No background check. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You can just do that. Most definitely. Because it's about money. I believe I was watching the NRA yesterday. I was watching Trump. I mean, I'm sorry, it's quite amazing, it's quite amazing how you watch those politicians, man. How they're just, their tiptoes on comments out there. They're tiptoeing and, pretty much, all for the money, all for that. You know what I'm saying? All for this. Tiptoeing on issues that really matters, but they're gonna go to their corporation constituent out there talking about we need to have more weapons, we need to have more guns. We need to arm up teachers. We need to make sure that we reduce the age from 21 to 18. My 15-year-old son goes hunting. Who the hell goes hunting in the city in America? Unless you live in some type of rural place. And even if you live in a rural place, you still have to have some type of resolution, man. Like you still gotta have some type of resolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is just have common sense. You know what I'm saying? Just common sense is everything. You know what I'm saying? And I told them, like, well, if you, and my friends, the friends who have who don't have no license, but because they are living in the states that allow you to carry a weapon. Do you all know that some of those gun laws, if you ever do any type of harm, unless it's self-defense, you have to have the greatest excuse, especially if you're minority, and you use your weapon, you have to have a big excuse to literally just show reasons why you use your weapon. I mean, I hope folks out there understand. I mean, if you live in Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arizona, you know what I'm saying? What do you do, Jesse, man? What do you do, man? For the culture, man. For the culture is in the building. Jesse Wallace. All of them for the culture, man. Thank you, man. Share the broadcast, brother. Share the broadcast. Yes, indeed. I'm talking about it today. I am talking about that today. I am sick and tired of our kids losing life, man. I am sick and tired of 9-year-old kindergartens, you know what I'm saying, getting shot up. Like, I mean, when are we going to stop all that, man? Like, when are we going to stop that, man? Like, when are these folks that we elect in a position of power are going to bring some common sense? I mean, but then again, if you're living in a society where money is everything, money is your God, if money is pretty much what you praise for, that's going to be a tough challenge to beat up, you know what I'm saying? Even I believe in the Lord above, amen, you know what I'm saying, Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. But still again, it's just the fact that You got folks out there with a lot of heavy lifting, what I'm saying, heavy, dinero, what I'm saying, heavy dinero, what I'm saying, who can buy out some of our folks out there so they can be able to side with their agenda, you know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not saying again that guns are going to be eliminated, out of America. That's not going to happen. If that happens, trust me, I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to be, uproar, fighting for something. Oh, we want our rights. We want this. We want that. Blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all going to go out there and start fighting all that. I know. But then again, if you want to have your gun, please just be responsible about that. If someone cannot have a weapon, or if you know that you're living with somebody in the house that you know that they are not stable to have a weapon, just lock it up. Just lock it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, lock it up. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we got folks out there who pretty much don't really care about, common sense when it comes to that gun crisis, it's bothersome. It's very, very bothersome. So, anyway, let's pay some bills, man. I gotta pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I gotta pay some bills. All right. Hey, here I go. And I go. My, whose word is this? The word is yours. The word is me. The word is you. The word is ours. Yaggah, all day, every day. 24/7. Okay, let me stop. I am not a rapper. I do not want to sound like Minnie Vanelli because girl, it's true. Yes indeed. Yaggah. You already know, man. Mr. Klean B back in the building. Y'all heard Mace go. You never see me. MZ Monet. I can't kill myself. Becky Slow. Most definitely me. Y'all already know we're gonna play some more music pretty soon. Now I would like to give a big shout out to Native Health Programming on KRDP is supported by Native Health, located at 4041 North Central Avenue, Building C, near the southeast corner of Central Avenue and Indian School Road in Phoenix. Now, Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, wake, and wellness services for the urban Native American community. For more information, is available at 602-279-5262 or go online at nativehealthphoenix.org. Big shout out to Native Health for supporting Radio, the KRDP. I was going to say Radio Phoenix, which was formerly known as Radio Phoenix, but it's KRDP 90.7 FM is valid. You already know how we do. Now, I would like to jump on my second hour of the show, but before I jump on, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there, man. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there for their humbleness, for their continuous support, most definitely via KRDP, not just KRDP, but via any other endeavors and ventures that I put myself out there. So I'm very humble for all the blessings that I've been getting for the past few weeks, for the past few months. And, just like I said, life is a beautiful mystery. You know what I'm saying? Life is such a beautiful mystery that you have to be awakened, aware of, what you face, what you learn, what you experience, what you witness. And, moving to the 2023, I told myself that when I come back, I would like to, bring all my folks back to the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast, which is the plan. So starting next week, we are going to start bringing, a lot of our guests, a lot of our peers to join us, to the show, to come through and, have a live interviews, pretty much just, share, educate, experience, via the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. So you guys know that, Phoenix, Arizona, we're packing, okay? We're the best, okay? Like DJ kind of said, we are the best. But at the end of the day, it's all about networking. It's all about coming together. It's all about just, having some type of, organization, some type of unity, you know what I'm saying? And for me saying that to y'all, I'm very, very humble for everyone to join me today, you know what I'm saying, on this April 15th. I know some of y'all are doing your taxes right now. Don't forget to do your taxes, okay? Don't claim me on your taxes, okay? I am not part of you, all right? So I'm just saying. But anyway, just a humble feeling just to get back, to be able to share any information out there any things that can be able to be educative, because that's where we are moving forward in the 2023, moving forward. And also network. You know what I'm saying? Because every time that I'm going to broadcast, I'm going to make sure that you guys know what is going on the streets from Phoenix to Tucson, but definitely Phoenix, Arizona, Maricopa County. Y'all already know what's going to happen out here. So you already know what's up. And there is a lot of festivity going on, which I'm going to share that in the second hour of the show. But I would like to just say thanks for everybody out there for just joining me. Just thank you for just being there and just being a support system, because we need to continue supporting each other. We need to continue supporting what we do. You know what I'm saying? Whether you sell, a cheeseburger, whether you sell clothes, whether you you have a store, whether you have a business out there that you need some type of support. This is what the Yaggah Movement Radiocast is about. This is what KRDP 90.7 is about. It's about that support system, supporting you, supporting everything that you stand for. As long as it's right, it makes common sense, and you stand for everything that's naturally living that can save a life. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? So all we have to do is just appreciate what we have, and also support, uplift. You have to uplift, because that's what we are missing in the 2022. Moving up to 2023, we have to uplift. And the more uplifting we get, the more that we are going to come together. We are going to realize that we all need each other at the end of the day. So I'm going to take a break, real quick. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Thank you very much. 2 more hours to go. 3 p.m., baby. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yeah. Man, what up, Jesse? What up, man? What up? I see you, brother. I see you, man. I see you, brother. I see you. Thank you. Yes. We should chat. We should have a chat about this. Yes. I would have to invite you, on the show one day. So, yes. Make sure that I get you prepared, but I make sure I get you prepared. Yes, indeed. I'm going to put some bit in the background, so you already know the second hour is coming up right now. So I got to say, thank you all for joining me today. Let me get something over there. Let me see what's going on back there. Let me see what's going on. Are you watching me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, you know what? You can come over here and say something real quick since you're live. Hey, guess who's gonna come to my show in the? Here go that Terminator glasses. I'm sorry, but I have to pick on this lady right here because she got them. Look at them. Look, that sounds like Terminator 3, right?
No, Matrix.
Matrix or
it's
Demolition
the Matrix
Man.
in here.
Demolition Man or something like that. Sylvester Stallone with them Demolition Man with them square glasses. Like, what is this? Like the robot and stuff like this. Mr. Robot.
Okay, let me take off my glasses.
Okay, well, she got a special announcement
face.
for y'all. She got a special announcement for y'all, most definitely, y'all. Go ahead.
All right, so on April 30th.
Yep.
Yaggah!
Man, you better. Look,
I was
about to do
leaning
this.
on you.
You were leaning. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She was leaning on me.
Oh my
But I'm
goodness.
gonna do this right here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do this right here. Okay, you already know.
Okay, so April 30th is the Experience R&B edition. It's going to be my first event at Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge in Glendale. We're going to have a fish fry, giveaways. It's 420 friendly, BYOB. What is that? Bring your own.
BYKOB. That's the
You might want to shut down because all we getting is chest.
Are you getting chest? That's all you. Yaggah, you didn't say that.
No. Oh,
Let me
wait.
put on my
Wait, over here? Oh. Actually, let us sit down right here.
Terminator glasses.
No, let us sit down right here so she can use the Terminator glasses and she can make the special announcement. I'm gonna drink my water.
no. Remember those glasses back in the 80s? What were they called?
Yo,
Remember?
Kaja, can you tell this lady this is not 1988, man? With them glasses on, man. they still look good though. They still look good though. But yo,
You don't like my glasses?
but check it out though. Check it out.
I feel like Missy Elliott.
My gosh. She said Missy Elliott.
Okay, yes. So I'm here in the Yaggah studio right now. And like I said, April 30th. April 40th. It's on a Sunday, guys. Come out and check me out. Check out the live entertainment. Henny Longo. Henny Lago is going to be performing. This is not rehearsed, so there's going to be some, some mistakes that I make right now. Look at you. He's trying to get some muscles.
Man.
Look at that.
Sorry.
Show him, Yaggah.
No.
Show him.
Ladies, no, don't even. So should I start right now? See right there, right?
No, wait.
Shout out promo.
Wait, right there, Kaja. The blue scarf.
Business sponsorship on KRDP is provided by Mason Arts Center, presenting jazz pianist
So,
Robert.
what's that blue scarf right there?
Don't worry about that. It didn't fire like it was supposed to.
Music is a blend of jazz, R&B, hip-hop, and
My
classical
Terminator
music.
glasses.
Tickets.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roberto.
Take them off because
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, though. It's Saturday.
Business sponsorship on
Broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Arts, you're tuned to KRDP Jazz
So,
and Indie.
hey.
Where the Valley comes to talk, sing, connect.
Febreze.
KRDP, Apache Junction, Goldfield Ghost Town.
This reality black one, is that the
90.7 FM
intro?
East Valley,
Yeah, that was the intro,
and
yeah.
online
Okay.
at Listen.
So,
Number 2,
hold on.
KRDP.
So I see Robert.
A service
Yeah,
of
don't
Desert
worry about
Soul
that.
Media.
That's why we have to go in there
She
later.
walks with the grace of a panther, black that is. With childbearing
Okay, that's
hips
what I
and
was
full lips and
looking
kinky
for.
hand of voluptuous derriere.
But anyway, the
Skin
R&B
color comes in
edition,
16 shades. So that's
April
Experience.
30th, the experience, y'all, the experience.
Come check it out.
She's the boss, yes indeed.
Live entertainment, food, cigars, all that great stuff.
And ladies, I'll be there, ladies, okay? I'll be there,
Then there's
ladies,
gonna
alright?
be men there
Yeah,
for
there'll
the
be-
ladies.
Like me, ladies, alright? Like me.
Quality men. I plan on
Yes. That's why ladies.
promoting this to some good looking men, ladies. So come check it out. It's a really laid back environment. It's a kickback, grown and sexy affair. So come out, chill. Enjoy some food, a couple of samples from some of the local sponsors. We're going to do a trivia and a couple of giveaways as well. Mwah.
Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the ISIS papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us life. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right. But I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service, because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than.
We still live, y'all. We still live.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Please enter correct password.
Okay, all right. So, all right. So, okay, this is good. All right. So, like she said, you know what I'm saying? The R&B special edition coming up. Was definitely hold on. So check this out, okay? So this is just for anybody out there, any R&B lovers out there, you know what I'm saying? Anyone out there who, you know, wants to have a nice Sunday brunch, want to be chilling with, you know, with their fam, you know, bring the loved ones, you know, bring folks out there that, you know, that you want to like cater to, you know, and for those out there who thinks that R&B is, you know, is dead, R&B is not dead, all right? R&B isn't dead, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Africa Experience, Keisha McGee. She actually, you know, laid down the foundation about what's happening in 2 weeks. So, you know, get your tickets. All the information is right here. www.theexperiencernb.eventbrite.com, where you can get all the information about the tickets. It's going to be Sunday, April 30th. Ladies, I would love to see you over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know I'm single, but I still believe in the sanctity of love. Okay, so if some of y'all can look for me for a future wife over there, I don't know. I'm just playing. But anyway, but it's gonna be a networking brunch, man. You know, an environment where, you know, everyone can come together and pretty much just celebrate good music, celebrate good love. You know, there will be food, like she said, food. You know, a lot of things that you have to bring. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, go to the link that I just shared with you, which I will share that later on today. And also, you know what I'm saying? Just okay, I don't know what is this, but sorry about that. But you go to the link and pretty much share that link. You know, with all your friends, family. You know, your fiance, your husband, your wives, anybody out there that you know, hey, you know, there's something going on. You know, let's go out there and listen to some good music, some good vibes, some good, you know, something good, for every grown folks out there. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm young, but I'm grown, so I don't know what to say. But the whole goal is just to network, come out there, you know, show. You know what I'm saying? You know, your venture, share your experience, share what you have. Just be a support system. You know, so the Experience R&B edition, Sunday, April 30th. You know, I'm actually going to mention that up, and I'm going to tell y'all where to go get the link. So you guys can go get the link. The address is going to be on 7150 North 57th Avenue. And that's in Glendale. So big shout out to Glendale, Arizona. I know the Super Bowl was actually there 2 months ago. So big shout out to the Super Bowl out there. So Glendale, Arizona, here we come again, you know what I'm saying? So the Experience R&B edition, April 30th, most definitely at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. So that's 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona, 85301. Yes, indeed. So you already know how we do. So Glendale, get ready, stay ready. KRDP 90% is going to be there too. You know what I'm saying? The Experience R&B edition is going to be there as well too. So all I'm saying is just y'all come up and show some love, show some support. You know what I'm saying? Just come and just come with your loved ones, okay? And if you're single, ladies, you know what I'm saying? Come too, okay? Come to, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's okay to be single, all right? You know what I'm saying? As long as you're safe. That's what it's all about, all right? So, but I know I got some folks who are talking about, you know, getting the African GDP, you know, the richest African countries in 2023. And, you know, and I'm actually proud that, you know, my home country is actually part of the GDP too. So big shout out to Cote d'Ivoire, aka the Ivory Coast. Yes, indeed, West Africa. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't want to do this because this is not West Side. It's not West Side, okay? But most definitely, man. You know, I'm pretty glad that the Ivory Coast actually got that GDP, you know, up a little bit, because I believe we were like the top 25, top 20 last year or the few years. But now our GDP is actually growing, so which is a good thing. So. You know what I'm saying? A lot of countries out there I have to share. And those are those countries that I suggest this summer you have to go and visit. You know what I'm saying? I believe, one of our peers, Keisha McGee, African Experience, came from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I actually made a joke about, You know, you're gonna live like Tupac, come back like Malcolm X. And yes, indeed, she came back like Malcolm X. Indeed. But the whole goal is, you know what I'm saying, just, I always appreciate when, you know, my African Americans just leave America for a minute and just go home and see home and actually see how home looks like. See how the melanin and the diaspora is actually, you know, is vasted out there. You know what I'm saying? From the Caribbean to the motherland is just out there. And you know, it's just the appreciation that, you know, when I hear a couple of my peers out here who mention, oh yeah, I'm gonna travel to, you know, home, I'm gonna go to this place or that place. You know, my thing is I always tell them, look, man, when you go out there, you will come back different, because the things that you see back home is just a whole different system. So a whole different energy, you know, the attitude, you know, the environment. Yes, of course, you know, third world country, poverty, all that stuff, everyone face that up. But if you bring your dollars, you don't have to face that up. But the whole goal is just the humanity of what you're facing, you know, because a lot of time when people, especially when folks, you know, travel to different countries, especially to any African nations, and they, you know, they interact with the citizens in those places, you know, the interaction is very different, because, you know, the assumption is that, America is, is a land for everybody. You know, it's a land for all. Oh, I think my Instagram is about to get cut off in a few minutes, so I think I have to get back and get on my Instagram again. I don't know what's up with you, Instagram, but I haven't even been on for like an hour. But anyway, but it's just that appreciation of just, of just witnessing, hearing a couple of my African Americans just, you know, visiting home, because home is a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? So, and make sure we share. Yes, indeed, we share. Yes, sir, we share. Yes, indeed. All right. So indeed. So let's see right here. So this is the number one right here. So number two, I think we're gonna start doing this. Check it out right here. 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 Okay, so this is another video I'm about to send out. So I do apologize, y'all. This is my first day back. I'm so happy, man. You guys don't understand. I'm so elated just to be back. You know what I'm saying? Just the humbleness, and I think I'm gonna be real, because, you know, me being away, you know, kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things, to certain things that, I learned. You know, I learned before I got here. A lot of personal challenges. Experience, just things that I never imagined that it will be this this vivid. What up now? What up, man? I see you, man. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to all, all the sisters out there, man. This music goes out to all the sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? I know your sisters out there always talk about, brothers don't care about you, but I care about you, goddamn it. I damn it care, all right? You know what I'm saying? We care, damn it, we care. You know what I'm saying? It is a diaspora environment. It is a diaspora love, indeed. So, but anyway, the appreciation that I always get from, from my brothers and sisters in America is the fact that when they leave, and they come home, they come back home, they have a different perspective of what they witness. You know what I'm saying? And, I can say I haven't been home in a while, which I'm planning to go home, and I invite everybody who wants to come with me. You know what I'm saying? Just get your tickets. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 3, 4, 5 G's. You know what I'm saying? If you can, and you can ride with me. You know what I'm saying? But just to go home and just see home is always the best feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal. That's the goal. And just being away from the station. I have to do a lot of reflection, a lot of soul searching, because of course, when you face some type of circumstances, you have to be able to, be able to project those, analyzing it to make sure that you make the right path, you make the right choice. And like I said, life is a beautiful mystery. Life is a beautiful mystery. I am not going to just lie to all of y'all out there because, you know what I'm saying, there are certain things that I have witnessed. I know a few days ago there was a shooting. Last week, actually, there was a shooting at my house. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 days later, some store got robbed. So, things like this that I'm around, I'm around that. And also, caring for others. Caring for others is always something that I carry, and I believe that everybody out there needs to have that caringness. You know what I'm saying? I feel that right now we are living in a world where folks either are lacking of caring for someone, or because they're so bitter they don't want to care about nobody. And and I was like this at one point. I was like that at one point. You know what I'm saying? I was this, bitter guy, angry guy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflection, a lot of just admit that whatever you're doing is has to change. Lifestyle, soul searching. You know what I'm saying? And definitely just to just to be back is therapeutic. Very, very therapeutic. Very, very therapeutic. I mean, for those out there who know what I do besides the radio station, my hustle, you know what I'm saying? You know how I get there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate about what I do outside, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the healthcare, all the nurses, doctors, you know what I'm saying? The healthcare department, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stand up for Medicare, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to all y'all out there. Just a humble feeling just to be back, but also just to do something out there that that you're doing God's work. I always feel like if you do God's work, God will repay you, in some type of, it doesn't have to be money. He can repay you to goodness, to a house, to something that you probably dreamed of but you never had, but you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell y'all, God is good. I'm not trying to preach to y'all. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking reality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, I have to see, I have to face, I have to interact. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I'm more worried about the future of what our children are going to be facing in the next few years. You know what I'm saying? We can be here, talking about rights and left and rights, but the things that are going on right now, we need to reform education. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that. Just so our children won't feel some type of neglect. They won't feel like they're being neglected. They're being, you know what I'm saying, they feel left out. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Klean B cares about the children. I care about the kids. Mr. Klean B cares about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Some folks out there, if you have your kids, hug your kids. You know what I'm saying? Just hug your kids, hug your daughter, hug your son, just hug your children. You know what I'm saying? Hug your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Because, it can be difficult for folks out there who are alone, but as long as you stand your ground, you survive, you stand for what you believe in, everything is great. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just that humbleness, that humbleness that brings you back. That's why I have to talk about this issue, and I'm going to share this 10 richest African country, you know what I'm saying, by the overall GDP. I know, I wish, if one of them countries get to $1 billion one day, I will predict that in the next 5 years, one African country will go to $1 billion in the next 5 years. I predict that. I mean, you guys can put that on your calendar, April 15, 2023, and 5 years from now, I predict that one African country will have an over $1 billion GDP. I predict that because it will happen. It will happen. I'm just saying. But then again, I'm going to talk about relationship, man. I know, I'm going to be very simple. I'm not going to be, too, aggressive. I'm just going to just be simple and bring common sense. Because I believe that, folks out there need love. You got some dudes out there who are, who need some type of attention, you know what I'm saying? But The goal is for folks out there who are into a relationship to appreciate their relationship, to not just to cater to their relationship, but appreciate, not take their relationship for granted, not take the person that they are with for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not know who, you may be with somebody. Yes, things are a learning curve. You learn from the process. You learn through a lot of things going on. But last time I checked, it takes two to tango. It takes two to mingle. It takes two to work out. It takes two to go to war, as much as it takes two to create peace. So, this is one of those stuff that I would like to enhance folks out there. Now, if you ask me if I'm looking for a loved one, like I said, I told you already, I believe in the sanctity of love. Okay, I believe in that. I'm not saying anything that's going to be outside my norm, so y'all going to think, oh my gosh, Mr. Klean B is bitter. What are you doing? Like, you cannot say this. No, I said, no, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Take your time with love. You know what I'm saying? Love is patient, okay? Love is patient. You know what I'm saying? And if you find that love, just be humble about that. Just be appreciative about that. Don't take it for granted. Don't think that it's just going to just be there for you whenever you think that you're not going to be around. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going to bring that, that goodness, that that motivation, because I believe that we all need that. We all need that, that wants, that needs. I believe, when it comes to love, it's about the needs. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I started to grow out of custom of hearing "I love you," even though I know that if you don't mean it, don't say it. That's where I stand. If you mean it, say it most definitely. But if you don't mean it, don't say it. Or if you saying it and then you're doing something else that does not match for what you're saying, just don't even say it at all. Because I believe that folks who say "I love you" and they don't even mean it, they deserve to be spanked in the butts. I'm sorry, spanked in the butt like that. You know what I'm saying? Just if you don't mean it, don't say it. But it's just that term is very, very sacred. You know what I'm saying? Just sacred. Because you telling someone that you love them, it doesn't mean just one thing. I mean, unless it's I tell everybody, hey man, I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you because I care. You know what I'm saying? Now, caring is one part. Now, commitment wise, you know what I'm saying? Just being with someone's well-being, being into someone's compromising. And when you're saying that, and you know that, okay, if I say I love you, that means that I'm going to pretty much compromise with everything that we're doing between us and stuff like that. That's missing right now. That is missing right now. And I just found three things, man. Three things that I believe that those three things can save any relationship out there. You know what I'm saying? It can save yours, can save mine, can save anybody out there who feel that, you know what I'm saying, if they are going through some type of battle into their relationship. I believe in working. I believe in resolution. I believe in, if you meet somebody, you know what I'm saying, like, if you meet somebody, make sure that it's the right person. Okay, that's number one. Okay, that's number one. Make sure it's the right person. Now, if it is the right person, people change, and I believe that people do change, because yes, people change. You have to be able to adapt to those changes. You have to be able to understand those changes, especially fellas. Like when we get older with our ladies out there, sometimes we have to understand our women, because some of our wives, our girlfriends, significant others, that they may go through changes, and we have to be able to adapt to those changes. If you guys know what I mean, and that's what relationship is about. It's about just that appreciation, that compromise, just that wants, that togetherness, but also understanding. Overstanding, but understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about those three simple things, man. But then I'm going to let you know, for those out there who wants to travel to Africa, you know what I'm saying? I got 10 nations that you guys can travel to. Yeah, nice. But I'm so glad that my home nation is actually in that list. Like, this is like unheard of. This is. I have butterfly in my stomach right now. Lord. Shout out to the Ivory Coast. Yes, indeed. Yaggah, 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 Ivory Coast. Yaggah. Yes, indeed. But you know what I'm saying? We have to be able to bring back common sense in 2023 moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Bring back that that once, that togetherness. You know what I'm saying? That support system. I always talk about the support system everywhere I go. But this time it's getting really, really serious. It's getting really serious. You know what I'm saying? You already know what we do. You already know what we do. Yes, indeed. Oh, Mr. Klean B, Yaggah, Yaggah. I'm not a rapper. I like to say hello. Yaggah, Yaggah. All day, every day, 24/7, 365, 6. Oh, let me stop playing there. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yes, indeed. We are back for the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Mr. Klean B, back in action. You already know how we do. Now, y'all just heard live right now. We just heard live some Chrissy Ash, your own, Master Kennedy, Ghana Girl. We know we got some Soul City by Bella, and we got some Post Malone and some Mohabiko too. Yes, indeed. Back in the building. Back in the building. Yes. Now, you already know Mr. Klean B gotta make sure that you guys know that one-way listener like you can support KRDP is by becoming one of our sustaining donors. Your financial gift supports the diverse programming you hear on KRDP. It also provides opportunities for youth, interns, and members of the Valley community to learn radio broadcasting and for coverage of local arts, culture, and politics. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up to become a KRDP sustaining donor, call 602-254-6636 or visit our website. Listen, number 2, KRDP.com, and click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of KRDP. And you already know we got some things going on. We got some activities going on, man. We got some. I told y'all, man, R&B is not dead. I told y'all last year, years before, that rhythm and blues, R&B, is not dead. And I'm telling y'all why, because on April 30th, yes indeed, April 30th, there's an R&B edition, the Experience, the R&B edition that's going to happen in Glendale, Arizona. Big shout out to Glendale, Arizona, man. Big shout out to Glendale, Arizona for actually promoting by bringing love back again to the community. Yes, indeed. April 30th, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, man. So 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona. You can get your tickets at www.theexperiencernb.eventbrite.com. And you can get all the information, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you're going to have is going to be in there. But put it on your calendar, yo. April 30th is going down for all the lovers out there because, we want to bring all the love. We want to bring R&B back to the community. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yes. And now, I know some of y'all want to go home, travel back home. Big shout out to all my African Americans who went back to Africa for the past few years, past few months. Yes, indeed. I know I'll be telling y'all leave like Tupac and come back like Malcolm X. But anyway, that's not for me to say anything. But anyway, you already know I do appreciate all my brothers and sisters who are leaving the United States of America, go home to see the motherland, and come back like Wakanda forever. Yes, indeed. Not like that though, but you know what I'm talking about. But I want to kind of educate some of my peers out there because I realized that one day one of those African nations will have $1 billion GDP one day, you know what I'm saying? And we are comparing to the US currency, you know what I'm saying? So if you know what I'm talking about, I'm going to use the US currency to those countries that I'm about to broadcast to y'all right now, the 10 top richest African nations with the highest GDP in the continents. And it's all in there. I'm going to start from the bottom 10 to the top one. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know who the top one. And I told you already in the first hour, let me know who got the best jollof rice in Africa? Let me know who got the best jollof rice in West Africa. Let me know, please, okay? When I come back next Saturday. Now, this is the top 10 richest African countries by overall GDP, current US dollar by the World Bank, okay? So, number 10 is Tanzania, which has a GDP of $67 million. $67 million. I would say $68 million. Because we're all going to round that up, okay? Because it's all round up right now, okay? So Tanzania, number 10, has a GDP of $68 million. Yes, indeed. Number 9, big shout out to Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, indeed. Ivory Coast. Yes, I'm telling you all, you need to go to the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast got the beach. We got the palm trees. We got everything. We got the coconuts, man. We got everything. We got the good food too. We got acheke and fish, man. We got the best acheke and fish. I'm just saying. Ivory Coast, West Coast, Africa. You know what I'm saying? We got the best food. I'm sorry, y'all. Liberia, Nigeria. Yeah, I love you too, but Ivory Coast got the best food too, okay? West Africa, we belong in there too, okay? We got our GDP at $71 million. Woo! 71 million. I remember back in the day, we used to be like 10, 15, 20, but now we are up to $71 million right there. That is a really, really great thing. Now, number 8 is Ghana. Ghana has a GDP of $79 million. $79 million. That's it. That's Ghana. Ghana has a GDP of $79 million. Number 7 is Kenya. Beautiful place, beautiful nation. Kenya has a GDP of $111 million per GDP. And that is according to the World Bank. Not from me, not from Google. That's from the World Bank, okay? Y'all can go and do your math, do your search, but I'm telling y'all what I just found from the World Bank, and I'm giving you the facts right now. Number 7 is Kenya with $110 million. Number 6 is Ethiopia. Yes, indeed. Ethiopia. It's a shout out to all my Ethiopian brothers and sisters out here, man. Big shout out to y'all. Now, Ethiopia has a GDP of $112 million. Yes, indeed. Man, Africa is getting money like this? What is going on, yo? Africa is getting too much money. I think I need to go home and build a house or some villa or something like this, man. Now, number 5 is Morocco. Yes, indeed. Morocco has a GDP of $143 million. Woo-wee, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I know compared to some of those millionaires out here, billionaires in America, that's nothing. Some of them can actually own or rent some of them countries out there. But I understand this is a third world number right there that I'm saying, but it's okay. But we all get into the billions though. In the next 5 years, we're all get to the billions, okay? Number 4 is Algeria. Algeria has a GDP of $164 million. Yes, indeed, man. Algeria's getting money like this too. Number 3, of course, no shocking, is Egypt, who has a GDP of $405 million. Yes, and it's big shout out to Egypt, most definitely. Number 2 is South Africa, who has a GDP of $420 million. And number 1, of course, it's not a shocker. Everybody know about this. It's everywhere in the news. Nigeria, yes, Nigeria, Lagos, Nollywood, all the movies, the oil and all that resources, all that good stuff, have a GDP of $441 million right there, yo. Nigeria is the number 1 still. For the past 5 years, it's been the number 1. So I'm going to recap all those countries that I just gave it to y'all right now. So we have number 10, Tanzania for 68 million. Number 9, Ivory Coast with 71 million. Number 8, Ghana with 78 million. Number 7, Kenya with 111. Number 6 is Ethiopia with 112 million. Number 5 is Morocco with 143 million. Number 4 is Algeria with 163 million. Number 3 is Egypt with 445 million. Number 2 is South Africa with 420 million. And number 1 is Nigeria with 441 million dollars, y'all. So this is where the GDP of the 2003 richest African nations, y'all. Now we'll be right back. We're gonna play some music because I'm feeling a little bit moody. I'm feeling a little bit love. I'm feeling a little bit you know what I'm saying, shaky right now because I'm feeling the spirit in my stomach right now, that butterfly effect. So we're gonna talk about some good things, some motivation relationship that for all my brothers and sisters can be able to follow. So this is the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Yaggah Yaggah. Oh we. I'm hungry. Oh, 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 oh. Now, I have to keep it for all the ladies out there. This is for all the ladies out there. I mean, I know some of you out there are thinking that we don't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? But we do matter, ladies. We do matter, okay? All I can tell you, lady, is if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Okay? If I did you wrong, I am sorry. Okay? It wasn't me. It was because I didn't have my okra stew the other day. Okay? I didn't have my okra stew, my fufu. So when I don't have that, it kind of gives, some type of obsession in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, I get a little bit upset. You know what I'm saying? But I do love you indeed. I do appreciate y'all you out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So, but we are going to bring some educational motivation for everybody out there to be able to follow, because I feel like I'm about to follow that up too. Which I already know about this, but it's just that. Of course, in life you have to choose the right one. You gotta make sure that you have the right one. You gotta make sure that whoever that you are with, is someone that you can trust, that you can be with, that can share your passion, your vision, your ambition, things that you dream of, things that you, a place that you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? So, things like that that brings people together. You know what I'm saying? I know usually it's not the physicality part. I mean, yes, that could be it. Yes, that's part of it too, cause that's important. But the mental state, the psyche, the support system. You know what I'm saying? Because I think relationship is all about support system. It's all about just supporting the significant others that you are with. You know what I'm saying? From ups to down. That means. You know what I'm saying? Folks, I feel like folks nowadays have this notion of, we're all going to enjoy each other right now. And then when the poop hit the fan, it's like, oh, let me take my bag and get out of here right now. So let me take my luggage, prepare my bags and everything like this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out of here real quick. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that I feel that, folks are lacking of sincerity. They're lacking of sincerity when it comes to relationship. Like, you see on the news. I mean, this lady actually put up a gun on a dude on social media. Who does that stuff? I mean, who does that? Like, I mean, come on, y'all. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you can't handle it, just walk away. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle it, walk away. That's my fellas. Any dude out there in a relationship, if your girl argue with you, tell you sorry and just walk away, bro. Just walk away, bro. It doesn't mean that you're a punk. It doesn't mean that your egos is not taint or is not strong. It just means that you just want to protect yourself and protect her emotions. And just walk away, man. You don't need to argue with a woman, because I'm telling you, fellas, arguing with a woman is like arguing with death. Trust me, it's like arguing with death, like burning on top of your head. It's like you're not gonna win. You're gonna burn on the inside as much as you will burn on the outside. So all you have to do is just, guys, my brothers, just tell him, man, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get you some chocolate, some rolls or something like this, and come right back. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, don't assume that your man is on the streets thinking that he's doing something that's not out of your approval. Okay? Not every man is out there doing the most dirtiest thing in the planet. No, sometimes we want to get this money so we can bring it to you, so you can love us, so we can be able to, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but 3 things I want to share. I'm reading this book right now, and I actually read this novel, which actually is the reason why I want to talk about those simplicity of a relationship. And those are things that are just common for everyone to just follow up. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you believe in love, if you believe in the sanctity of love, this is for you to grasp on. This is something that, I feel like everyone should be able to follow up, because do not lose your humanity. Do not lose your sensitivity when it comes to caring for others. Don't lose that. I feel like folks out there, if you don't have a house, if you don't have a nice car, if your job is not, on top scales type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all I can say is, look, if somebody's making money and bringing you money, or if somebody's working, striving just to build a foundation with you, appreciate that and don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, because I feel like, and that goes for men and women. It doesn't matter. It's not just, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. It's just that, some folks right now that just take advantage of each other, not realizing that, maybe that's that person that you were with. That person could uplift you, could elevate you, could bring you to a better place. You know what I'm saying? That lack of social love is what it's missing right now. Big shout out to Herbie Pop. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining us live and direct. Yes, indeed. I hope I said your name right. But I believe in the sanctity of love, man. Like, I think someone told me that I was traditional, but yes, I am traditional when it comes to commitment. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're single, live your life as long as you stay sucker free, okay? But all I'm saying is, if you are committed with someone, you know what I'm saying, I have to say, the obligation is there, the compromise is there. You have to compromise if you want to have a better understanding on who you're with. And you know what I'm saying, just love is a beautiful thing, man. When you get love, man, when you receive it, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's bigger than the universe. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got that yet, so I'm still waiting for that. But it's out there. It can, if you ask the universe to give it to you, it can come to you. You know what I'm saying? Good love. Good, sensible, amicable, humble love. Most definitely is what we all need. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward in our lives. So we have to teach our children the importance, the significance of love. But we don't do that because we're also caught up in our own emotions. So it is what it is. Let's get back to the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast. Oh, all right. Yaggah. We are back again. This is the Yaggah Movement Radio Cast, Mr. Klean B. Yes, and you already know we are back in the building now. You know I gotta pay my bills before I start talking about anything else, y'all. Mr. Klean B got to pay his bills indeed, because that's how I roll. That's how I do. Now, this announcement on KRDP is brought to you by the Public Information Committee of Alcoholics Anonymous, providing a 12-step program to those recovering from alcoholism. For more information, call 480-834-9033 or aamesaaz.com. Yes, indeed. And most definitely, we have an event going on tomorrow in Tempe too. That's going to be held in Tempe tomorrow at the Tempe Center for the Arts. It's a diaspora dance going on tomorrow. So For those out there, you guys can go on our page, Facebook page, and check out the flyer and the information. And also, the Experience R&B edition. That's coming up in a few days. So for all the lovers out there, lovers undercover, you know what I'm saying? Serious lovers. All y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? Sunday is the day for you to bring your loved ones out there. April 30th, it's going to be a festivity for all. There will be a lot of seance going on, and for those out there who wants to come in and just join this festivity, that's going to be for grown and sexy folks out there. Yes, and I say grown and sexy because yes, you are grown and you are sexy. So if no one told you that you're sexy, I'm telling you, you are sexy today. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. So, I will give you the links. It's going to be at www.theexperiencernb@eventbrite.com. You can go out there and get all your information. And the address will be at 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona 85301. Most definitely. So make sure that you guys come in. Just admire the scenery, the Experience R&B edition. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Now, this is the moment that you guys have been waiting for. You guys want to hear Mr. Klean B talking about relationship, love, and all that good stuff. But I'm telling you, I told y'all before, I am not in love. I believe in the sanctity of love, but I am not in love yet. If I can find love, if you can find love for me out there, let me know. You can call me at 602-633-2662. Ladies, y'all can call me right now. Say, Mr. Klean B, I love your voice. I love your accent. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. You can call me 602-633-2662. Ladies, you already know me. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Just come and mingle, you know what I'm saying? And network, you know what I'm saying? And talk to me, you know what I'm saying? You can chat, you know what I'm saying? And we can pretty much bring the word into a whole another atmosphere, ladies, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but that's not about me. It's about you. It's about those out there who are seeking love, those out there who are feeling that love does not exist, or they're feeling like their relationship is into some type of entanglement or intertwining or challenging, I should say. You know what I'm saying? And we all have to go through some type of difficulties when it comes to relationship, when it comes to learning. And I believe that one thing that folks in 2023 don't really understand or comprehend when it comes to relationship is you have to understand, not only understand who you're with, but also know who you're with. Know the person that you are following. Know the person that you are pretty much you are vouching for, because it seems like like I said, big shout out to everybody out there, married couples, you know what I'm saying, fiancés out there who are keeping tight with love, who keep tight for love, who keep love intact, who keep love sacred. Big shout out to all of y'all, because 2023 gonna show me some, other lights when it comes to relationship, when it comes to folks out there who jump into a relationship, but then 2 hours later just jump off because they don't understand what they got themselves into. And to me, I was reading this book where, I found out that the three things, in life, not just in life, but just to be with someone, just to carry with somebody else, or just simple things that you can carry with your significant others. And those are three things that I want to share with y'all, and I'm going to use that myself, because I've been using that outside my, my premises, not in a relationship way, but in a more of a social, social, amicable way. And pretty much it's just mutual respect, mutual trust, mutual affection. Just three things. Okay? Now, mutual respect, why I have to say mutual respect? Because relationship is about respectability. You have to respect who you're with. I mean, whoever you're with, you have to respect who you're with. You have to understand who they are. You have to pretty much compromise, adapt to, their do's and don'ts. And, a lot of time, when we talk about respect, it's not just about, somebody's status. It's not just about somebody, somebody's credentiality. It's mostly someone's mindset. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it takes two to tango and it takes two to go to war, right? So that respectability is very significant when it comes to that, because you don't want to say the wrong things to your significant others, or you don't want to be received in the negative lights from your significant others, right? I mean, we all want to be respected. We all want to be called kings and queens and into our relationship. But what does it make us kings and queens? I mean, it makes us appreciate others. It makes us respect our do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? Respect our ladies, respect our women, respect our men, respect our hustle, respect what we stand for, respect our ambition, respect what we believe in. And that's why you said choice is everything. Choice is everything. So whoever you choose to be with, make sure that choice is wise. That's number one. And that respectability is going to grow. Because respectability in a relationship is very, very significant. Very mutually significant. Because you need to have it in order for you to have some type of compromise, some type of, teamwork. You know, I believe in teamwork when it comes to just working with someone, when it comes to just, hey, you know what I'm saying, you do this, I do that. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be just, the women go to work. I mean, like I said, it has to be a team effort. As long as there's a compromise, there is an understanding, there is a respect on that relationship where we understand, hey, this is what I want you, I would like for you to do. This is what I don't want you to do. And especially when it comes to affairs and all that stuff, that's a respectability thing. That's a respectability thing, which comes back to the mutual trust. Mutual trust. Yeah, I know lack of trust is so big nowadays. Lack of trust is like so humongous. And folks don't trust each other. They just see each other left and right. They don't trust each other. But trust is a work ethic. Trust is not just overnight progress. Trust is a everyday, work ethic. That means you have to wake up, making sure that you trust your partner, you trust your significant other, because people change, man. What I've learned about trusting, people change. People do change. Fellas, trust me, your lady's gonna change. As you grow, she will change with you. She may even be smarter than you, but she's gonna change to where you have to adapt to those changes. Ladies, same thing too. And it's all about that trust, that coming together like, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna make sure that you do what. Not only that, but just trust for not even taking my money, not even taking me to no court or anything like that. But just that mutual trust where you can trust your significant other to do the right thing, not just monetary, not just to any outside thing, but just to trust them to be there for you, to be there whenever you're sick, to trust you to take care of you, to trust you to care for you, to make sure that you're not going to leave their sight whenever they need you at the end of the day. To make sure that, hey, if I call you, you're going to answer your phone. If you don't answer your phone, I know what's going on, but then again, I'm going to make sure that you answer your phone. Because trust is not just something that you can just talk to someone and oh, okay, I like this person, this is great. You have to work on that. You have to pretty much do the FBI investigation on that person. Make sure that you find out the do's and don'ts. You find out what that person's, downfalls and uplifts. And you work on that to build that trust. And it doesn't mean that, insecurity, just because you're insecure, you cannot work on that. Because that's a trust issue. If you're insecure, that's a trust issue. And insecurity is not a welcome phenomenon. It's not a welcome arena into a relationship. And so insecurity needs to be eradicated into your mindset. And you have to learn how to conduct trust into your relationship. In which we'll come back to the last lead thing, the mutual affection. Yes, mutual affection. And because, I always hear about, affairs, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, all that stuff. Or I always hear about, ladies always talk about men are not trustworthy or men are not serious with their relationship. It goes both ways. I believe that a human being needs affection. A human being needs affection. Men, women, we all need and our affection can be, our wants and our needs. as long as we are feeling wanted. We are feeling wanted, because the last thing you don't want to do into a relationship is neglect the one that you're either dating or you're married to. Because that's how cheating that's how cheaters, or that's how affair starts. I mean, you may not believe me, but ask anybody around, ask them, whatever happened, how come, this person left this site? And I always tell folks that, for someone to have an affair outside their relationship or their marriage, it's two things. Either they are lacking of affection, or they're just mentally ill. Because any human being who is comfortable in their dome, in the kingdom, will get out and try to look for another affection or another pleasurous, arena. No. It does not happen that way. I do with all due respect. Because we all need affection into our lives. We all need to be wanted by someone. We all need to be appreciated. Like, the I love you word. If you're in a relationship, if you care about someone and you really mean those 3 words, I love you, yes, of course, use that. But that word I love you is not something that, I like to use. If I don't, I use it because I care. But if I don't, if I'm not committed to that person, I'm not going to use that, because I know I've used that word, prior to me talking to y'all, and those were just amicable relationship where I didn't realize that me using that word meant something else to the other party. So those type of words have to be very, very careful to be used. And affection is for all of us to be to take care of. And fellas, I'm telling you, fellas, I'm saying it because you don't want your woman to go outside and find somebody else to give her that affection. And ladies, you got to make your man happy, ladies. I know some of y'all are going to say, yes, Mr. Klean B, you're talking blah, blah, blah. You don't make sense. But affection is a human need. We need that affection in order for us to function mentally, physically, mindfully. 3 things to carry in your relationship moving forward: respect, trust, and affection. Just be affectionate. So anyway, that's our show for today. Next week we are having our guests coming up soon, and we're gonna have a bunch of guests. I think everybody out there for joining me today, man. Up next, we on point with Brother Trey. Coming up next, y'all. I'm out of here. Yaggah, yaggah. Peace. Welcome back. Woo! On the 4 p.m.
So you don't need to do anything. Yeah, it's gonna automatically transition. All you need to do is stop on time.
Okay. So
Indy is now going to pull from him live.
Okay. So I should do it.
Right.
All right, man. It's been a while. Okay, so he starts at 4 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you can say goodbye to the YouTube folks.
Okay. Oh, you want to say? Oh, thank you, everybody. I'll be back again next Saturday. Yes, indeed, I'm on camera. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. KRDP 9.7, y'all. Yeah, I'm good.